Welcome to Wheaton High School's Open House. This is a recording of the presentation we gave on October 6th for our open house presentations. So you'll see that we skip a couple of things like the welcome, and my Academy leaders aren't present tonight, but all the information is here and I'm happy to walk you through it. In this part of the presentation, we'll talk about the programs that we offer at Wheaton High School. We have our academies, which are open to any student who attends Wheaton High School. We also have our application programs known as our magnet program, and this is our biomedical and engineer programs. And we'll talk more about that in a separate presentation that we did at 7 p.m. We also have our Wheaton Edison program, in which we're partnering with Edison High School, which is right around the bus loop, where the students will be Wheaton High School students and take some classes and get some certification through Thomas Edison High School of Technology. We'll talk about that in a separate presentation as well. We had a great welcome from our principal, Mr. Josh Muncie, who is a Wheaton High School alumni and is back. This is his first year as principal with Wheaton High School, but he's not new to being a principal. He comes with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm for students and engagement for students and parents and communities, which is really great. Our Academy leaders were with us and they answered all the questions in the Q&A, but I'll take a minute just to introduce who they are. We have Miss Emily Dunbar, who's the leader of our Academy of Information Technology. That's our computer science program. We also have Miss Jessica Speck, who's our Global Studies Academy leader, and she is also our drama director and an English teacher. We have our very own Tony Stark, who is Mr. Rich Scott. He's the head of our engineering and our robotics team. And then we have Miss Jeanette Cruz, who is the leader of our bioscience team and our biomedical program. If you need to reach out to any of them, they are happy to answer any questions that you have, or you can always reach out to me. Maybe I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lisa Gerhardt, and I'm the Academy and Magnet Coordinator at Wheaton High School. Here we have all of our programs, and you'll notice I tried to organize them so in a way to make sense. On the left-hand side is our application programs, whether they are criteria-based, meaning you have to apply for them and be selected, or if they are part of the lottery interest-based programs, which is our Wheaton Edison programs. That's on the left-hand side of the screen. On the right-hand side of the screen is our Academy programs open to any student at Wheaton High School. You'll notice there's a lot of overlap. That's very purposeful and by design. We actually like that there's a lot of overlap. It allows a lot of flexibility for students who want to access different parts of our programs. And we make sure that everything, if we bring a guest speaker in, everybody's invited to it. We do a field trip, we do the best we can to make sure everybody's invited, whether they're an academy or an application person. All right, when we look at our programs, you'll notice that there we go. We have our biomedical and engineering, those are our magnet programs in yellow, and our Wheaton Edison programs are in blue. But really, they all are based and centered around our academies. As I mentioned, every student who comes to Wheaton High School is asked to participate and join an academy. By doing this, we create smaller learning communities for our students, and it builds a connection with specific teachers and a smaller group of teachers within the academy that the students build a connection to. It also gives the students a chance to go a little bit farther into an area that they are interested in, and it takes up the space of one of their electives in their year. So they still have plenty of time to take other electives, but this just fills one of the electives. So every year, one of their electives is filled with an academy class. At the end, in their senior year, they have a capstone course. And in this course, they bring all their learning together. A lot of times students have internships or large-scale projects where they're actually taking on a project and then they're applying what they've learned throughout the years to solve that problem. And then for graduation, our seniors are always, if they are program completers, they have a special recognition at graduation. So it's pretty exciting. Lots of our students are program completers. Most of our students are program completers, and we're really proud of the programs that we've built at Wheaton. So let's see, what could you be interested in and how do you know what to choose? Well, if you're interested in medicine or healthcare, biotechnology, or engineering, whether that's mechanical, aerospace, civil, or digital, Or perhaps you're like programming, website development, or cybersecurity. These are all part of our signature programs, our signature academies, our AOIT Academy, our engineering and bioscience academies. We're the only school in the DCC with a pathway for computer science, for engineering, or for bioscience. But we know that that's not everybody's jam, that some people just aren't into science, engineering, and technology, and that's okay. Our Global Studies Academy covers everything else, which is really impressive. So if you are into fine arts or world languages, or you really love dance and you want to do more in English and drama, you have these opportunities and can still be a program completer within our Global Studies Academy. Each academy put together a short video to showcase their programs. Let's take a minute and see what they say. I think it gives a great overview of the programs.
Good evening. My name is Jeanette Cruz, and I am the leader of the Bioscience Academy. I want to start by thanking you for joining us so you can get a glimpse of the amazing experiences that are taking place at Wheaton High School. Our students in the Bioscience Academy are able to explore a variety of careers throughout their time at Wheaton High. Our hands-on curriculum allows students to learn to work collaboratively to solve problems such as how to best treat and prevent heart disease, how to control an outbreak on a college campus, and how to address the health needs of specific communities. Professionals from NIH, private practice, and medical institutions come and speak to our students within the classrooms and as lunch and learns, a lunchtime opportunity open to all bioscience students. Each course strongly embeds the skills students need to have in order to be successful in college. Students will be able to add these skills to their academic resumes when applying to colleges and internships, as these are the very same skills that colleges want to see on resumes, and these are the same skills that will help them stand out from other students. By the time they complete their 4 years in the Bioscience Academy, students will have gained professional skills that include group collaboration, time management, technical writing, problem solving, and lab skills that include bacterial plating, micropipetting, gel electrophoresis, DNA extraction, and so many more. As you can see, students leave the Bioscience Academy prepared to excel. So I would like to provide a quick overview of our pathway. There are 4 courses in the Bioscience Academy. Students take 1 course each year, starting with Principles of Biomedical Science. During their time in PBS, students will be solving a medical mystery, diagnosing and treating patients, tracking down the source of an outbreak, and designing solutions to solve medical problems, all the while building a foundation of biological concepts. PBS supports the core biology curriculum by exposing students to similar concepts, but in a more project-based manner. In their sophomore year, students will be taking Human Body Systems, where they will perform a number of dissections as they learn how the body systems work together to support life. The junior year class, Medical Interventions, builds on the skills and content that students have learned in their prior classes with a focus on biotechnology. They perform current lab protocols that are used in research labs today, such as PCR, gene purification, ELISA, and microarray. In their capstone course, Biomedical Innovation, the students are challenged to develop an independent project centered around something they are passionate about. Our students are amazing, and they are recognized for their amazing skills and talents with scholarships and admissions to top internships in universities. While I can only give you a quick snapshot demonstrating the uniqueness of our academy, I hope our video showcasing some of our bioscience students hard at work will spotlight the types of projects and activities that we complete in this pathway. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pratiksha Das, and I am a student here at the Bioscience Academy at Wheaton. What I like the most about this program is that I'm allowed to take everything that I've learned and apply it to real-life world situations. For example, an ELISA test is used to determine whether or not there's a presence of antibodies, such as COVID. This micropipette can be used to take samples and conduct the test to figure out whether or not there is a qualitative, so if there's COVID present in the sample at all, or quantitative, a specific concentration of how much of the antibody of COVID there is. I know that there's going to be a huge advantage when I get to college thanks to this program.
Hello, my name is Jessica Speck, the leader of the Global Studies Academy, Wheaton's Arts and Humanities program, and I'm also the Wheaton Drama Director. Filmmaker and Star Wars creator George Lucas once said, "The sciences are the how, and the humanities are the why. Why are we here? Why do we believe the things we believe in?" I don't think you can have the how without the why. And in the Wheaton Global Studies Academy, we explore the why. The diversity of study provided by the Global Studies Academy prepares students for today's global economy, in which many companies are looking for employees who are nimble, curious, and innovative. Our students leave Wheaton with the skills to work collaboratively, think broadly, and challenge conventionality in preparation for whatever the future brings. These talents help arts and humanities graduates at every stage of their working life, from the interview process to the corporate boardroom. Here at Wheaton, the Global Studies Academy has an immense range of courses that students have the opportunity to explore. From over 45 different elective courses to choose from, our students have the freedom to take an art class, a history class, continue their world language education, all in the same school year. One of the prides of Global Studies Academy is the flexibility and freedom our students have within the Academy to study content that is of interest to them. For us in the Global Studies Academy, the world is our classroom, and we have a very unique selection of courses our students have the advantage of experiencing. During the 9th grade year, Global Studies Academy students are encouraged to register for our Global Issues Social Studies elective. In this class, we strive to understand worldwide issues such as war, terrorism, the global economy, human rights, migration, and much more. We attempt to map global change and globalization, as well as to keep abreast of current events as they develop. Through project-based learning, we will explore how politics, geography, economics, culture, and the environment are all interconnected. Even if you're set on one of Wheaton's other academies, the Global Studies Academy can be dual completed with engineering, computer science, or bioscience with careful planning. Many students in other academies squeeze Global Studies elective classes into their schedules, hoping to match their scientific or technical skills with a robust appreciation for the why and a how to pursue those fields with integrity.
I'm Nadia Velasco, representing the class of 2021, and I'm part of the Global Studies Academy. The unique thing about GSA is that you have the opportunity to choose what courses that you'd like to take. And you have options such as African American or Women's Peace Studies, music and art classes, Life 101, yearbook, TV production, and so much more. One of my favorite Academy experiences is getting to go to Constitution Hall and play Pomp and Circumstance with the band for the graduating classes. And it's always so heartwarming to see as my friends get to pass the stage and finally graduate. Taking AP Psychology is actually where I found inspiration for what I want to do in my life, and that would be that I want to lobby, and I want to double major in political science and psychology. In that class, I learned what people do and why they do it, the functions of the brain, and effective methods of studying. And hopefully, like me, you'll find inspiration with what you want to do in your life. So, good luck.
I'm so excited you chose to attend Wheaton High School's virtual open house, and I hope you will find your home within the Global Studies Academy. If you have any questions or would like to talk further, please check out our page on the DCC Open House website. Go Knights!
Hello and welcome. I'm Emily Dunbar. I'm excited to be your guide and Academy leader for the fastest growing academy at Wheaton High School, the Academy of Information Technology. The Academy of Information Technology, or AOIT, is a community of learners who seek out meaningful and challenging opportunities that fuel our passion for computer science. Our course pathways allow students to become experts in areas aligned to real careers, like programming, web design, cybersecurity, and the Internet of Things. Our student leaders facilitate clubs that unite students with similar interests in computer science, like computer hardware, game development, cybersecurity competitions, and hackathons. In fact, here's a few of our students right now.
Hi guys, my name is Hannah Westnew. I'm a senior at Wheaton and I'm in the Academy of Information Technology, and I went to Argyle Middle School. I chose programming because I just enjoy the problem solving and like the trial and error and trying to figure out my code. I think my favorite part about being in AOIT is just the community, because it's very supportive. The staff members, the classmates, and all the classes that I've taken so far have been fun and enjoyable while also learning a lot.
Hi everyone, my name is Ruth Solomon and I'm a senior in the Academy of Information Technology and the Engineering Magnet, and I used to attend Parkland Middle School. So I'm involved in Girls Who Code and National Society of Black Engineers and Black Student Union. I think my favorite part, specifically about Girls Who Code, is like the strong community that we have, and it like allows you to bond with many different members.
My most memorable project was at the end of AP Computer Science Principles, my AP exam project, which was something that we worked on for like a month prior, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. It was a virtual like rock, paper, scissors game where you went against like the computer, and best to 10 won.
I think one of my most memorable experiences would have to be participating in the Girls Who Code summer immersion program, which I found out through the chapter here at WHS. And it was just so fun. Like, we took a 2-week web development course and we worked with like other girls my age and then like the TA, and I made a project at the end that I was like super proud of. So that was definitely like a really amazing experience.
Students in AOIT have the opportunity to prepare for college and career throughout their 4 years at Wheaton. Each year, students interact with professionals in IT through guest speakers, club mentoring, and internships. By successfully completing our pathway, students can earn up to 9 credits at Montgomery College. Even more college credits are available through our AP and dual enrollment courses. We make it our goal to support our students throughout their high school career and prepare them for success beyond high school. Computer science is now a foundational skill. It will open doors in high school and beyond because it connects to every part of our students' lives. Whether students aspire to be software engineers, security specialists, data analysts, or are simply interested in a well-rounded computer science education, Wheaton AOIT is the right fit. We hope you've enjoyed learning about our academy, and we hope to see you next year in the Academy of Information Technology.
Hello and welcome to the Wheaton High School Engineering Academy Open House. My name is Rich Scott and I am the leader of the Engineering Academy. I'd like to take just a few minutes to show you what students will learn if they join our academy. The Engineering Academy is a set of 6 elective classes in different engineering fields. Any Wheaton High School student is eligible to join the academy. Students in engineering classes learn by doing. All of our engineering classes offer many hands-on experiences which make up a large part of our students' learning. Most of the engineering classes are taught in rooms like this, with computers on one side and a fabrication area on the other. The picture on this screen shows a group of senior engineering students presenting their capstone projects to other students. These students designed a sensor device to sound an alarm whenever it detects that a child has been left alone in a hot car. The main goal of the Engineering Academy is to prepare students for college or a career in engineering or any STEM field. We teach problem solving in many different engineering areas. In our classes, students routinely learn by participating in many different hands-on activities. The Engineering Academy is a set of 6 elective classes in the engineering field, specifically Introduction to Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Civil Engineering, Aerospace Engineering, Digital Electronics, and Engineering Design and Development. In order to complete the engineering program, students must pass the courses that are listed in green. The elective engineering courses are listed in red. Students must take either civil engineering or aerospace engineering, but not both. Students are allowed to take both classes, but they only need to take one of them in order to complete the engineering program. The first course in the Academy is Introduction to Engineering Design, or IED. Most incoming 9th grade students start with IED. This class introduces students to the idea of thinking like an engineer. Students learn computer-aided design by modeling specific assigned objects. By the end of the class, students have the chance to use their CAD skills to make a model of their own design. I'd like to pause for just a moment so you can hear from a Wheaton High School engineering student.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm a senior in the engineering program here at Wheaton High School. One thing I really love about the engineering program here is that we get to learn engineering in the classroom and then apply it outside of the classroom, whether it's in clubs or internships. This past summer I interned at the Naval Surface Warfare Center, which I thought was a really great opportunity that allowed me to do naval architecture and applied what I learned here at Wheaton. I'm also part of our Society of Women Engineers, where we build and race cars, so we use engineering to make our cars as fast as possible. So if you really love engineering, or you think you could really love engineering, definitely come here to Wheaton.
The Wheaton Engineering program has led to success for a lot of students. Recent Wheaton graduates have gone on to get engineering degrees from a wide variety of colleges and universities. They are also finding job opportunities in many different areas. If this sounds interesting to you, I hope you will consider attending Wheaton High School and joining the Engineering Academy.
So I hope that was a great insight into our different academies, what the spaces look like, what the teachers are doing. You got to meet some of our students. And if there were students that were unmasked, it's because they were recorded last year before the mask mandate. So we do follow social distancing and masking guidelines. And so some of the videos that you'll see tonight have been, were recorded before then. So now that we've convinced you that you want to come to Wheaton, the question is, how do you make this happen? And so the first thing you want to know is that the DCC choice form is how you will decide which high school you want to go to. You get to rank all 5 high schools. In the DCC, there are 5 high schools, and you rank them: first choice, second choice, third choice, fourth choice, fifth choice. And if you want to come to Wheaton, you want to make sure you are putting Wheaton as your number 1 choice. You will find out, you should have gotten this week in your parent view or student view, the eligibility report. And that is a long list of all the programs in which you are eligible for, and that's based on your residency. And that's separate from choosing your choice and your home high school. You want to make sure that you complete this form, your choice form, and you turn it in and submit it electronically by November 5th. That is the deadline. It is not the due date. So the deadline is November 5th. All of your choice forms have to be done, and you need to rank all 5 high schools. And if you want to come to Wheaton High School, you need to make sure Wheaton High School is your number 1 choice. There are some times when I think it's helpful to help families go through this process because it's not easy. There are 2 different parts to the process of choosing your high school within the DCC. The first part is the choice form, which is what we talked about, which is choosing your high school. That's the high school you want to go to for all 4 years, not 5. All 4 years of high school, which is the school you want to go to. That's your choice, right? That's the choice form. And they do their best to give you your first or second choice. They don't guarantee it unless you live within that area. So if you live within the Wheaton community and Wheaton is automatically your home high school, and you put Wheaton down as your first choice, you will automatically get it. If you live in the DCC and Einstein is your home school, and you put Wheaton down as your first choice, you might get it. We hope you get it. They do. I think it's like 85% success rate of students getting their first choice. So you want to make sure that you rank your schools and you rank them 1 through 5. Put Wheaton as number 1. All right, so once you do that, the second part is understanding and applying for any interest-based programs or criteria-based programs, right? And so that's separate, and that's where the eligibility report comes in. The eligibility report, which is in parent view and student view, will tell you all of the programs in which you are eligible for based on your residence. And so you can choose, you can take a look at them. You should definitely go to different schools' websites and check out the programs, see if it's something you're interested in. The lottery programs, you just check a box. You're just putting your name in the hat and saying, I'm interested in that. I do like to caution families and students not to overdo it. If you know there's a school that you won't go to because it's too far away, the transportation's too much, it's too large of a school, or it doesn't have the right fit, then don't put in any programs. Don't select any schools, any programs at that school. If you know you don't want to do computer science or cybersecurity, then don't apply for it. But if you think you might, if you think you have an interest and you want to explore it more, by all means, check the box. I just think it's nice to be a little bit selective in the programs that you want. Once all of that's done and all of that is due by November 5th, the choice form and any applications, all of it is due November 5th. Then after that, you just wait. And MCPS works its magic and all the processes happen. The selections committees will meet for the application programs, and the lotteries are done outside of MCPS, and they're all done. And then in early January, you'll get to see what all of the results are, the programs you've been invited to, the school that you got assigned to. And after that, you can make your decisions. And you want to make the decisions that are best for you, your child, and your family. We know that it's not easy, and we're happy to help you through any of the process that you need. We are having office hours, and the office hours are on Friday from 1 to 3. It's a half day. And so feel free to pop in, ask me any questions that you might have. At this time, we're going to move. I'm going to end this part of the portion, the evening. This is the academy part, and then we'll move into the criteria-based in just a few minutes, and that will be a separate program. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Lisa Gerhardt. I'm the Academy and Magnet Coordinator here at Wheaton High School, and you are more than welcome to contact me with any questions that you have. Thanks so much.